Welcome back to the channel. My name is Milkshake Mate, and here we talk about everything crypto. And today we are talking about the most important trading view indicator you will ever learn. We all know there are thousands of indicators when it comes to cryptocurrency, but with this one, if you learn this one simple one, everything becomes easier. It's the fear and greed index. Why is it important and how to use it? Let's get into it.
Nothing I do here is financial advice. Please seek your own financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy on the internet with a beard talking to you about what I see and do. Nothing here is financial advice.
Please remember, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, also hit the bell button. It means you'll be the first to know every single time I put out a video or do a live stream. I appreciate every single one of you that's subscribed. We've now just gone over the 4,000 subscriber mark, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We've done that in about 12 weeks. So we're doing good, but I want 5,000. So if you're watching this now and you're not subscribed, that's about 85% of you. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments where you're from in the world. I love that bit. I love to play that game. Where are you from in the world, and what is your favorite cryptocurrency? Let me know in the comments. Some of you may notice that I'm not being as loud as I normally am because I'm recording this video when the rest of my house is asleep, and I'm trying to be considerate because I normally go, hello, my name's Milkshake Mate. Well, we're not doing that today. I'm going to be talking like this. So if this is too low, then maybe I won't make videos at this stupid hour in the morning where everybody else is asleep. But today, I wanted to get up. I wanted to make you this video. Cryptocurrency prices are really simple. Some people overcomplicate it. And yes, there is a lot of moving parts in the cryptocurrency ecosystem that can force prices up and down. I get it. But when you boil it down, really, it's down to how many people want to buy it, how many people want to sell it at any one particular moment. And that comes down to psychology. Let me give you an example. Bitcoin hits an all-time high. All of a sudden, everybody's asking me that isn't into cryptocurrency, Matt, you're into crypto. How do I buy Bitcoin? I saw it on the news. The psychology on that is the FOMO. They do not want to miss out. Is it the right time to buy when it's at a peak? Probably not. The flip reverse of that, the Bitcoin price tanks, boom, it drops 30, 40%, whatever. Then I get asked a different question. I'm thinking about selling my cryptocurrency. I think this market is dead. I think it's over. How do I cash out? What's the best route? When the crypto market is at its bottom, is that the right time to sell? No, it's the exact reverse. But human nature and psychology works the other way to what is obviously the right decision. And it comes down to this. When the prices are high, people get greedy because they want to get in on it. When the prices are low, they get scared and don't want to risk their money. And I get it. It makes sense. But when you learn this and you learn the indicator, it virtually tells you nailed on every time when's a good time to buy and when's a good time to sell. And it's actually the complete reverse of what everybody else is feeling. If we look at the fear and greed index right now, it's currently at 52. And the reason I'm making this video today is because 52 is virtually the exact middle of the fear and greed index. So in other words, people are feeling neutral. There'll be just as many people feeling positive as there are feeling negative. And that actually is a unique moment. This tells me the market could go either way. Now, I know that probably sounds obvious because the market can always go either way. But let me show you something. What you're looking at here is the trading view chart for Bitcoin against the US dollar. At the top is the Bitcoin charts put on a weekly candle. At the bottom is the fear and greed index chart, and that tracks it on this screen in real time against the Bitcoin going backwards in time. So we can see where each chart was at that precise moment on that week. By the way, on the week chart, it takes the average. So there will be peaks and troughs within that week, but I thought this would be easier just to show it on a weekly. Now, if you look at the fear and greed index, it basically goes from 0 to 25 is extreme fear. 26 to 46 is fear. 47 to 54 is neutral, so in the middle. 55 to 75 is greed. And 76 to 100 is extreme greed. If we go to the peak of Bitcoin, 109,000. The fear and greed index at that time, 78, sorry. Extreme greed. Let's just go backwards in time, just a little bit, not too far. This is the 9th of September, 2024. Bitcoin price is 54,000. So half of what it was at the peak. The fear and greed index on that day, or that week 24. That is extreme fear. This is one example that you can go back all the way through time. And nearly every time it matches, because money flow into risky assets like cryptocurrency is heavily dominated by psychology of how people are feeling. Are they feeling greedy? Are they feeling fearful? If we use that one example on Bitcoin, and by the way, you can do this for almost every single large cap cryptocurrency out there. If you'd have bought it at the extreme fear and sold it at the extreme greed, you would have doubled your money. Now, I know for some of you, you're thinking, it can't be that simple, but it literally is. Go look at it yourself. Go and look at the historic dates of the peaks and the troughs of the extreme fear and greed index for cryptocurrency. Now, there are other fear and greed indexes. There's ones for the stock market, one for the S&P 500. There's loads of ones, but go and look at the one for the cryptocurrency, and it matches almost all the time. So how do you use it? How are you going to be able to plan so that you can look forwards? The key to it is this: having a plan. Because if you don't have a plan and you literally purchase and sell cryptocurrency based on how you're emotionally feeling at that moment, you'll probably lose money. Because I'm human. When the market dips and it drops, I still feel it. But when I then go and look at the extreme fear and greed index and I realize, I'm feeling that way because the majority of people are feeling that way. Look at where the index is right now. It starts to make sense. And I can realize, actually, this is a good time to add to my position because it's currently sat at a fear and greed index of 15 or 20. We're in extreme fear mode. This is almost certainly going to be a good time to add to my position because we know that when the fear and greed index moves up and people get more likely to invest into riskier assets, the price will rise. The same works the other way around. When I'm thinking, this is it, I'm a genius, I'm clearly going to make millions this year because the price has risen so much, everything's so fantastic, and I can't believe it. And some of you might be going, I'm going to screenshot this, show somebody my portfolio. The day that happens, the day that you want to take screenshots of your portfolio because it's all risen so much, check the fear and greed index. If that number is in extreme greed, it tells you probably should be taking some profits off the table, because when that fear and greed index moves the opposite direction, the price will drop. I use the fear and greed index every single day. It is permanently stuck to the bottom of the trading view charts that I use for every cryptocurrency. I do that to keep myself focused. Now, it's actually a bit easier for me to know how people are feeling without looking at the fear and greed index anymore. Because I'm blessed and I've got a social media presence, I can see the comments. And the comments match and correlate every single time en masse with the fear and greed index. And people just don't realize it. Even if there's good news coming out, if the fear and greed index is low, people don't want to believe it and they still believe the market's going to tank. So quite often when I'm reading the comments and it's all negative, I'll know it's probably a good time to invest. The same the other way around when the market's pumping and all the comments on my social media, especially TikTok, where it's people that don't even buy cryptocurrency. They're going, how do I get into the market? Where's the best place to buy Bitcoin? How do I buy XRP? And we've just hit an all-time high. It tells me now's a good time to probably take some profits off the table. Fear and greed indexes, you can find them everywhere. Just whack it into Google. The one that I use because it's easy to get hold of and it's just there is CoinMarketCap. But there are loads of them. You can get apps to go onto your phone, give you alerts for when it hits certain points. Pick the one that you want, but make sure that it is a cryptocurrency one, not a stock exchange one. For me, the fear and greed index is the most important factor when it comes to buying and selling cryptocurrency, a metric that I use. I use it every single day. As it stands right now, we're neutral. I quite enjoy it when it's neutral, if I'm honest, because that is where you get the people sitting in both camps being vocal at the same time. And actually it makes social media quite interesting because you get people backwards and forth, because you've got half the camp that are still scared and half the camp that can think it's going to be alt season tomorrow. And for me, that's really fun and I really enjoy that. But right now, that needle is moving. We've moved from extreme fear into fear, now into neutral. Will it move into greed and extreme greed? I think it probably will. Is it still okay to accumulate some more cryptocurrency right now in the neutral zone? Absolutely. If you're DCAing in Feel confident, do it. But see, when you're hitting extreme greed, that's not a time to buy. In my opinion, this is not a financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy with a beard on the internet telling you what I do and what I think. You need to make your own decisions. But if you learn this, everything becomes easier. Learn this one before you start looking at things that are more technical. This is the basics of cryptocurrency, trading psychology. Crack that, you're flying. If you are looking to get yourself a cold store wallet, please click the link in my description. We have got a 10% offer off on Tangem, and that includes their limited edition cards. So we've got multiple limited edition cards available at the moment. We've got this blue section, we've got the Bitcoin one, we've got this one here. This is back again. This is the blackout cards, because normally they have Tangem written in the middle, but it's completely blackout, so nobody's going to have a clue what that one is. Tangem Cold Store Wallet is absolutely perfect if you want to get your money off the exchanges and off them stupid hot wallets and get them somewhere safe. Tangem is the best option for you, and the reason for that is because it's easy to set up. It's got a fantastic smartphone app, and nobody has ever lost their crypto through Tangem through a hack. It's never happened. It's their #1 sales feature. You can also find the website yourself. Go and find the Tangem website, and in the promo code, you can enter the promo code Milkshake Matty, no spaces, and you will get that 10% discount. Tangem is a great option if you are looking for your first cold store wallet. Go and check them out. Hopefully, I've explained something to you today which is going to improve your trading journey. Fear and Greed Index is something that I look at every day. I've said this already, but I'm telling you because it's important. Get your head around it. Everything becomes easier. Things become a little bit more obvious when you try to remove your emotions and you use that metric to make your decisions. Please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the bell button, and you'll be knowing every single time I put out a video or a live stream. I appreciate every single one of you that's followed me over from TikTok. If you have come over from TikTok, let me know in the comments and I will respond to you saying thank you. I appreciate every single one of you. I put out content every single day, both on TikTok and here on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one. Cryptocurrency and alt season to the moon? I'll let you decide.